Yeah.
All right, we're recording.
Alright. Hello, and welcome to the first game of the Kingdoms of Quar. I will be your host and dungeon master for the evening. I go by the name Robert, also known as Sombrero Puppy as the username. Let me take a moment to introduce the player characters. Who would like to start?
I guess I will. Uh, I am Sinful Soto. My character's name is Obid Frostfist. I am playing a dwarven shaman for this
Yeah. Anything about your backstory you'd like to tell us?
game. I am heir to a to the Frostfist clan, and my ancestral home was lost uh, about 20 years ago ish. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Uh, during the demon invasion, because while orcs attacked our homeland, and in order to stop them from completely taking over it, my father, who was the leader, activated the final self-defense mechanism and flooded our ancestral home. Uh, so now it's all underwater and no one can live there except for fish people. I guess fish people
Alright. Who is our wizard this evening?
I'm the wizard. I am Hexel. I am playing Vatan Iliad. Um, Backstory-wise, pretty much as a Deva, my race is pretty much always going around doing good. We're trying to appease our gods and whatnot. So right now, Vatan is living the life of a nomad, going around from town to town, helping out best he could. But of course, being a somewhat naive wizard, he has been known to help the wrong side on a couple occasions, mainly because he's not necessarily always on the ball, but he is still a very intelligent fellow, just a bit naive at times.
And who is our last player?
This would be me. I'm Eric, but my character is Lama Dra. Raised from a young age as a monk in the temples, his psionic ability manifested in ways that trained him in the art of battle mind defense. Is this mixed role he kind of developed and he pushed his skills further and further, trying to avenge his fallen town due to the demon invasion several years ago. He's been working tirelessly and relentlessly to just push himself further to eventually be able to fight in case another invasion does occur. He's just waiting for that moment.
Alright. Now, as our players have said multiple times in two of their backstories, there was this demon invasion. The land of Quar was once a land of peace and prosperity, and is now nothing more than a cursed anarchy. First, there was an event called the Draconic Plague, a sickness that infected all of dragon life. After its passing, only a small handful of dragons, kobolds, dragonborns, and other dragon-blooded kin were left. Seeing the weakness, the demon prince of beasts, Baphomet, rise to claim the land on his own, using it to fuel his war with Unogoth, the demon prince of Knolls. In the end, the demon was eventually banished back to the abyss by the works of what few dragons were left. Tarnish, the silver dragon, Fringe, the black dragon, in the army of the five city-states. But of course, it was not without loss. The city-states are basically just in this crumbled, ruined mess. All resources almost spent fighting back the demons and the draconic plagues that were left. Leaders are dead. Government's gone. Just basically people just trying to go day to day to live their life. Truly now is the time to adventure for adventurers. And thus we have joined our adventurers. They are currently. Oh God, come on, computer. And yet the problems have begun.
uh,
Hooray!
this is starting to look so good, guys.
Yay! You are currently in the city of Gallo, which is the northernmost city. It's a harbor city. Essentially, the city is set up like a giant tree trunk sort of deal, with a ring separating the different classes of the people. Rings of walls. Um, the outermost ring being the poor sector, which you guys are in right now. The cold, sharp, dry wind cuts through your cloaks as you enter an inn called the Last Stop Inn. It is busy, but no one seems happy. People look at you, and you see one man posting a flyer up on the wall, sort of deal, up by the fireplace, looking for a request. And he goes off to sit at this table next to this woman who hands him more papers, and they are going over them together. What would you players like to do at this point?
Um, I guess I will approach their table. I can get up there. There we go.
He is approaching the table. What would the other two like to do?
I'd also like to approach the table.
The table's really far away, guys.
Before going head first to the table, I think I'm going to look at the flyer.
Flyer is up by the fireplace, past the table.
So way
Well,
up here. Got it.
That's fine.
A little bit further.
All right, the man, who is a half elf, looks up at you, and so does the woman, who is a tiefling, which to pretty much everybody sends a slight shiver to them after the whole events with demons and everything. Demon-like people are kind of looked down upon, even though they pretty much had not much anything to do with it. It's all the bad omens and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The man, he looks at you and calmly goes, "Welcome. How can I assist you?"
You look like you're planning on going somewhere here soon.
Yes, I run a caravan, and I am making preparations for it to head out.
Mayhaps you'd like a guard or two.
I am indeed looking for guards. That is why I posted the flyer up there.
Well, I am planning on leaving this city. Mayhaps I can accompany you as a guard.
Miss Slastar, will you provide him with papers? And the Tiefling walks around over to you and kind of sets down a set of almost a contract listing basic material needs and legal information, which almost in this world seems almost undue because nobody would follow them anyway.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll just look through the paperwork and then sign it.
Lanadar, are you doing anything?
Yes, I was going to go over and ask roughly the same. Would you be able, or would you be looking for more than just a few guards? Perhaps one who has experience in protecting others.
Experience always does help indeed, young sir.
Well then, I'm your man. Well, halfling, he says with a chuckle.
I do not believe we have been properly introduced. My name is Kaiser Matter. That is my assistant, Tina Slystar. It is a pleasure to meet you. And he holds out his hand for a shake.
He reaches his hand as well and says, "Excellent. Mine is Lanadraw Stonefist." I'm sorry, guys, but come on. Hands it out.
All right. Vatine, are you doing anything?
I'm overhearing this. At the same time, I'm looking into the details written on the flyers to try to
Yeah.
see if there's any more provided on them than what I've heard.
Yes, the flyers do actually state where the caravan's going, at least for its first stop, which is a place called Burnbell.
Hmm.
If you would like, you can roll a history check.
I would very much like to roll a history check. Uh,
Burnbell was once a rich diamond mine, but however, in recent times, it's become nothing more than an almost dried out coal mine.
is it just a mine, or does it have citizens involved? Like,
It is a mine, but it's a mining town. Most
all
of the
right,
people who live there are miners, but it is indeed a town.
all right.
Oh,
I
so
believe, I believe I would try to pursue this endeavor as well to help, because in the area people could use help, and I think I've been here long enough.
Okay.
So I think I will also approach the group to try to offer my services as well.
Yeah. Tina actually walks away from you, Obed, as you're signing those papers.
mhm.
He kind of steps next to Kaiser. You all kind of see she has her hand rested on her sword, almost as if she's ready to pull it out in a second.
Mm.
You may think she might be a little bit more than just a secretary, but maybe also a bodyguard.
Well, I
Mm.
mean, I don't blame her. This strange man just walks up behind her boss.
To be fair, they did post a flyer just recently, which I clearly was inspecting, but all right. I I will address the bodyguard trying to defuse her. Introduce myself. I'm Vadin Iliad. I am looking to procure employment from your boss.
Very well. Just make it quick.
Very well.
She says that almost with a very sharp, venomous tone. She doesn't seem quite happy with anything.
Uh, to,
Ever.
to to be fair, there's three random people just approaching her boss. Right now, she's outnumbered, so that may cause a bit of, you know. But so I will introduce myself again to her boss. I'm Vadin Iliad. I'm looking to work for you. Are you looking to hire anyone else aboard your caravan currently?
Oh, yes, we always have slots open.
All right. Well, I'm willing to help you out at least as far as your next destination, if that is fine by you.
Mhm. Tina also hands you a stack of a contract, just like she did with Obed and Lanador. Did I pronounce that right?
Lana draw, but close enough.
Draw. Okay.
So, can I read the contract?
Mhm. Yes, you can read the contract. If you want to actually look for like any sort of hidden sort of details about it, you can roll an insight check too.
Insight. There we
Nope.
go.
Seems like a normal contract.
Well, fair enough. I guess I'll sign it then, as I have. Yeah, that seems right.
So, how much is this going to pay?
It's according to the contract. We are offering 140 gold a month.
A month.
Mhm. That is
How
correct.
how long of a journey is this going to be?
Oh, the caravan will probably travel around for about a year, but however long you stay with it is up to you.
Okay. And how long until we reach our next destination?
The first destination, Burnbell, will take about 2 days travel.
Oh, that's not very far, is it?
It's a small mining town just outside in the mountains.
Have you had particular trouble on this route before?
Oh, it's times like this nowadays, it is hard to avoid trouble, my dear friend. Bandits on the road, strange creatures roaming about, demons that have been able to hide. It's just all sorts of trouble. Any sort of help is always appreciated, especially for the cargo.
Is that on a need-to-know basis, or can we inquire about the contents of the caravan?
We're picking up coal in Burnbell, which is of course obvious, of course, with it being a coal mine. We are taking it to another town a little further south in order to sell.
All right,
I have a
fair enough.
contact there who likes to make torches and other sorts of things that coal can be useful in the making of.
All right, fair enough.
Of course, once we leave the Gallows territory area of this district, we'll of course be heading towards the desert, and then we'll be heading a little bit north, and then we'll be coming around in basically a gigantic circle back to Gallo. Well, when I say we, I really mean you three. I am not going with you.
You're not.
No, I have business to attend to here in the city. However, my assistant Tina will be traveling with you. At that, Tina kind of like scoffs a little bit, almost as if she disapproves of this plan.
Well, whenever everyone's ready, we should leave.
All right, you shall leave first thing in the morning. As for now, enjoy some drinks in a room for the night.
You are most gracious.
Are you providing these?
Oh, heavens, no.
Alright. Well, then in that case, I shall see you all in the morning.
Yes. Where will we meet in the morning?
Oh, we shall meet right outside the city gate.
All right.
You can all help. If you arrive early enough, you can help pack up the carts, and then you can be off early.
Excellent. Let's get an early start then.
All right. So I guess you guys all go to sleep at some point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Where do you all sleep? Just so I can keep and count.
I'm gonna stay at the inn, but probably not a luxury room, just a very basic room. Nothing
All
over
right.
the top.
2 gold for the night.
Jesus Christ, I can't afford that.
I
I'll
am
split
not.
one with one.
That is pretty
I'll offer
bad.
to split one then if you're that broke.
no,
Do you have a gold?
I don't have a gold.
Oh, damn. Not a thing to your name. Well, I'll cover this time. I'll be nice.
Oh, why thank you. I was just gonna go sleep in the alley.
Just like the test run.
I mean, I have a bedroll and everything.
Same.
Alright. Ow. Okay, so we rest up.
In the morning, you all make it to the spot just fine. And you see Tina kind of like lifting boxes into a cart. There are 2 carriages. One of them is already fully loaded. Tina's lifting up what looks like almost like a small office into another one. She's got like a portable desk and a scale with weights.
Okay.
All right.
I shall go assist her.
Yeah.
She looks at you and is like, "Make yourself useful and lift up that desk up in there. Hurry up.
I don't know if you
Nah.
noticed, but I'm a little short. I'll try though.
You're a dwarf. Dwarfs are strong. Don't be a pansy."
Well, I'll assist her as best as I can.
When you go to lift up the desk, she walks off and goes around to the other end, leaving you to do it all by yourself.
Fun.
I-
You
I'll-
make a roll of some sort.
I'll
No, you can take 20 to get it up in there.
uh,
Or unless one of the other characters can help you too.
Yeah, I'll
I think
help.
I'll assist. I do have mage hand. I can lift stuff.
5 pounds.
Oh god.
5 pounds. Yeah.
A dwarf and a halfling are lifting things and loading it up.
I start complaining to him in Dwarven. Ah, jeez, this is looking to be beautiful already. Hey.
Oh god. Oh, this is terrible. That's how when I reply to you too.
It's not that bad, but
The desk is loaded with papers, by the way. It's got all supplies in it.
So it's a
are they
heavy
falling
desk.
all over the place since we're apparently trying to lift it poorly? Or
You can make a dexterity or strength check.
Or strength.
yeah, I'll make Dex.
I'll make this do.
23.
What was mine again? I forgot. Oh Jesus! Hit the wrong button.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, even more impressive.
Hey.
Landar.
Let it draw.
Lanadra. I'm just going to call you Draw. Lanny.
That works. Lanny works too. Lanny's probably better.
Lanadra. You managed to keep your shelves from falling out.
I just
Ubin?
kind of thump it over as best as I can.
Yeah. The desk, when the drawers fall out, and there's this clatter as silver pieces fall out of a bag,
Hmm.
and you hear kind of like a lot of chatter and people starting to walk up. The poor people starting to walk up.
Oh, they're going to go for the money.
I'm going to quickly scoop up the money.
Bettine, you're right there with him. It doesn't seem like you're holding part of the desk. Do you want to try to help?
I think I will try to help. I can use my mage hand to lift 20 pounds and try to alleviate it a bit, as I also try to help him with just brute strength, which I will point out I lack.
Tina also comes rushing over and basically just pulls out her sword and starts waving it at the people and trying to backing them off. As you guys get the silver up, and she turns immediately to you, Oben, basically pushes you away from the desk and it's like, I'll do it myself.
Told you I was short.
Height's not everything though.
Endurance that counts.
I beats his chest probably.
She helps you get up in there, Landar. Gets it into the carriage, closes up. She pulls herself into the driver's seat of the carriage and basically starts whistles for the other drivers to get moving on too. You three can either climb up onto a carriage or walk.
I think I'm climbing on.
Yeah, we'll climb on it.
Are you wanting to be on Tina's or the other ones?
Between the two, I think I'll go with the random stranger.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the random stranger too.
I'm gonna go with my new dwarven friend here up there as well.
And leave Tina completely alone.
To be fair, I sat down first. That's their fault.
Hey.
Well, I think I made her a little bit mad at me, so I don't want to be near her.
So there's one seat up next to the driver and then two of you can sit on the back. So
I'll probably be sitting in the back.
Benteen was the first one to talk, so he does get the choice.
I think I'd take the front seat, yes.
Alright, so he gets the front, you two get the back. Benteen, as you all start driving along the random stranger, who is a halfling, by the way.
God.
He's short, he's got brown skin and blue eyes, and he starts to sing, and it becomes rapidly apparent as about a few hours into the travel, he knows only about 3 or 4 songs.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
1.5 songs.
Well,
It's going to be a very long trip.
It's either that or with the person who seems very angry at us. So yes, it's gonna be a very, very long trip.
Don't blame her too much. She thinks this position is below her. I mean, after all, desk work is more of the proper place for a lady like her. You know what I'm saying.
Hmm. Okay, I'm sure she'd love to hear that, but I think we'll keep that between us for now.
She's just a stick in the mud. Don't take it too hard. She's harmless, mostly.
She was waving a sword at poor people a few hours ago, sir.
Do you blame her? That was her money. You want a bunch of poor people stealing your money?
To be fair, we dropped it on the ground. It was free game at that point.
I can see.
Yeah, I'm really taking some too. Any questions you want to ask the driver?
Specific, yeah. Well, has he had any problems on this route before? I think would be a good question to ask.
Yeah, once or twice we ran into a crazy person or a brigand or a band of brigands. Nothing haven't been able to survive before, and I'll survive it again.
All right, good to know. Good to know.
You three, on the other hand, you're the ones who will have to fight them.
Hmm. Shouldn't be that. I'm confident enough in our abilities. Well, two of our abilities.
Well,
One of us couldn't lift a box. Let's be fair.
Hey, it
There
was a
was-
very heavy desk, okay?
this is not the first time we tried to make this trip this month. We tried a little earlier in the month. We only had 2 guards then. They went out scouting on ahead, and they never came back. As we continued on ahead, we got attacked by a couple kobolds. We had to turn around and get it out of there. And luckily, we were able to get away. They seemed like they got a little beat up by something at some point.
Cobalt. Pesky lot.
So there are
Yeah, I don't-
kobolds along this route.
Yeah, there could be kobolds.
Okay.
Kind of a shame though, really. They could have all been wiped out by that plague.
Good to know our enemies.
You know, kobolds who kill off 1 or 3 more to take his place. Am I right?
I've never had the experience of kobolds before.
I tend to avoid those types of issues personally. So, yeah.
Okay. So you guys just basically listen to him. When you guys kind of like stop talking to him for a little bit, he starts to sing again. So
Sing his 1.5 songs.
no, it's 3 songs.
Oh,
I thought it was 4. Oh, wow.
He lost one in mid journey. He lost one.
Ah, shame.
You forgot a lyric, so you start making it up.
oh God. Okay.
All right, so about. All right, close this one. Well, as you guys continue on through your journey, about towards the end of the first day,
Mhm.
the roads start getting a little rocky and unkept because you're getting in more into the mountains. The mountains kind of like the rocks around you kind of like start to spike up into these weird little designs. Almost like they're small little mountains in of themselves. Most of the plant life is mostly just rough bushes now. Up ahead, you start to kind of like. Would anybody like to kind of like scout ahead or any sort?
Yeah, sure. I'll scout ahead.
Just one person?
I'll join him.
I think I will. I'll join them just to keep an eye on them, but I will stay farther back from them.
I'll
Let
make
them.
sure the idiots don't die.
Pretty much, that is my intent here.
Poor little midgets. Gonna get lost.
Hey.
I mean, you did
Yeah.
almost get crushed by a desk, to be fair.
That
As-
desk was a worthy foe, okay?
As you guys get off the cart and pretty much tell Tina and the halfling what you guys are going to go do, the halfling goes, "Be careful. That's how we lost the last two."
Thanks for the advice.
You're welcome.
Oh boy. Ah!
I'm just moving your characters real quick. So eventually, you guys come around to this curve in the road. You guys are starting in the lower left-hand corner.
Hey, look. Fellow tiefling friend.
Oh,
Standing
you guys
in the
can
middle of the
see.
road.
She's there. There. Can you see her now?
No.
Yes. No.
No, I don't see her anymore.
All right.
Although
All
there
right,
are these
so
fun little red lines.
the red lines just basically mark the trail so you guys can see it better.
Okay. What does it mean?
Pretty much the darker gray area is the trail. The lighter gray is those almost mountain-like rocks that spike up on their own.
Mhm.
You guys can arrange yourself however you want into this like lower left-hand corner.
I think I'm good where I am.
Yeah, I don't really have much of a problem with this.
All right.
Move up a little bit.
Well, I'll move there, just so. Yeah.
Like, oh,
All right. All right. So you guys come around this curve. I would like you guys to make perception checks.
I'm good
All right.
at that. See, I'm perceptive.
29.
Nope.
Nope. uh,
I am quite ignorant, thank you very much.
Frostfist, you notice shadows of a hawk flying up around you,
Shadows.
and you see movement in the nearby bushes.
Hawk and movement in the bushes.
Gonna.
And as you guys come further and further around this bend, up ahead you see an overturned cart with a bunch of wood almost stacked, almost fence-like, makeshift fence-like in the front there.
Well, I will, in hushed tones, inform the other two that there's something hiding in the bushes. What bushes to be?
This one right here,
Where?
up here directly front.
Which one?
Oh, the one directly north of us, yes.
Oh, this
Up.
one?
Yes.
Okay. There's something in this bush.
Oh, perhaps we should find out what it is.
That may be a good idea.
Are you guys approaching the bush?
Sure.
I'm going to
I am
pull out my spear and my shield.
going to attempt to use Mage Hand and push the bushes, try to like brush the way through the bush with the hand, if that's possible.
Sure, you can like push the bush leaves around.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to do that to see if we can spot anything while we stand at a relatively safe distance away from the bush.
You do indeed see something. You see what looks like a reptilian-like snout as it jerks back when the bushes move.
Oh,
Fun.
At this point, I would like everybody to roll initiative for the kobold's cover has been blown.